Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Defense Measures. And today we are going to discuss our thumbnail topic that why Israeli Defense Forces launch attack on the Yemen Houthi rebels and it creates attention in the Red Sea. And Red Sea is very important route for the European and the Asian trade. So we will cover in this video that why Israeli Defense Forces launch an attack on the Houthi rebels and who are the Houthi rebels and why they are against the Israel and their policies. So let's start the session. So on 20th July, the Israel attacks with their aircraft fighters on the oil dump of the Houthi rebels. You will clearly see in this video that the oil dumps are the completely destroyed and this is Houthi rebels officially stated in their statement that the Israeli forces completely destroyed their oil dumps. You will see in this video that oil dumps are burning and Israeli Defense Forces also officially stated that we launched an attack on the 20th July on the oil dumps of the Houthi rebels. So these are the Israeli Defense Forces and what happened, the Israeli Defense Forces attacked on the Houthi rebels on 20th July because the drone attack by the Yemen rebels. Yes, the drone attack by the Houthi rebels on the Tel Aviv killed a citizen of the Israel, which which makes us so much trouble in the Israeli government. And Israeli government PM Netanyahu is also criticized by their Israeli citizens. So they launched the attack on the Houthi rebels oil dump. And after that, we will see in this video who are the Houthis. So Houthis are actually the proxies, one of the dangerous proxies of the Iran. Iran has total three proxies. First one is Houthis and Hezbollah, and after that Hamas. These are the proxy of the Iran's, which is set up against the Israel. And these Houthis are so much technically advanced. The Iran supplied the weapon them through the Arabian Sea or the Gulf of Aden to these Houthi rebels. And you will clearly see in this video that see in this map that Iran Iran very easily transport them weapons and aid, financial aid, and these type of dangerous weapons to launch a war against the Israel. And they are so much technically advanced. They have weapons like helicopter, drones, and they launched a attack on the Tel Aviv, which is not official capital of the Israel, but there are embassies of some countries. So these Houthi rebels launched a attack with the help of drone, and it kills the Israeli citizen. And after that, the retaliation of the Israel completely destroyed their oil dumps of the Houthi rebels. And these Houthi rebels and these Houthi rebels create so much tension in this Red Sea. We see that the Rubimer, which is the ship oil, which is the oil refueler ship, is also destroyed in this war. And they claim that the Israel war against the Hamas and Gaza. They want to stop the Israel war against the Hamas. So their demand was that Israel wars is completely incompetent and they want to stop this war. So after that, this is the areas which is controlled by the Houthi rebels. You will see that the green area is completely, and the capital of the Yemen is the Sana'a. And Sana'a is also controlled by the Houthi rebels. So these Houthi rebels controlled the area of this and they mainly they mainly control the area which has a major port and very close to the Red Sea. So from there they can launch very easily attack on the ships, on the cargo ships. So this trade route is very sensitive. These Houthi rebels have also the helicopter. As you see in this video, these Houthi rebels has also helicopter, which they hijacked this ship. And these are the two ships which were rescued by the Indian Navy in their recent operations. MV Leela, which is also hijacked by these Houthi rebels, is is rescued by the INS Chennai, the Indian naval ships Chennai, and MV Merlin ship is also rescued by the Indian Navy INS Vishakhapatnam. And these Houthis are not just equipped with the drones, they are also equipped with the ballistic missiles, which create a so much trouble in this route. And it's also create a barrier with the India to the Europe, because Red Sea is the gateway of the Europe. After that, in the Red Sea, after that the Red Sea, the Suez of Canal, then Mediterranean Sea, then after that the Strait of Gibraltar between Spain and Morocco, and then we can easily go to the Europe. But because of this disturbed route, we can see that the high rate of the crude oil, because ships do not want to travel through the Red Sea, and they traveled their old traditional route from the Cape of Hope. And there is also the high premium of the insurance companies of the ships, of the cargo ships. We can see that we see that these cargo ships require the insurance, and the insurance companies offer them very high premium. So that's why they completely stated them that if you want to go to the Red Sea, then please give us the high premium of the insurance, high premium. So that's why. So this is the IMEC. This is also in the danger. This is the IMEC corridor, the Indian Middle East Europe Economic Corridor, which connects the India and the Middle East to the Europe. So from the Mumbai and the Gujarat, we export our goods towards the UAE Jebel Ali port. And after that, with the help of the ship, the um, the goods are going to the Saudi Arab with the help of railway track. And after that, this Haifa port is very sensitive because it touches the boundary with the Lebanon, and Lebanon is also controlled by the Hezbollah, which is also the dangerous proxy of the Iran. And they recently attacked on this Haifa port. And after this Haifa port, it connects the Paris, the Greece, and with the help of railway tracks, the goods are going to the Europe. I hope you all understand that why the Israeli Defense Forces attacked on the Yemen, and what impact they create on the Indian Sea. Thank you.